I promise to continue to learn about parks and share what I've learned with others as I explore the real Florida.
Very cool. It's Sunday morning, Father's Day, and I am outside to make Justin breakfast because everybody is still asleep in the house and I don't want to wake anybody up. If you don't know, Justin and I sleep in the living room because there's only 2 bedrooms in our mobile home. So if I'm in the kitchen making breakfast, I would definitely wake him up. The kids will start trickling awake, I'm sure, soon. So I'll have them come out here with me or have them hang out in their rooms quietly while I finish up breakfast. Once breakfast is done, we'll bring it to Justin in bed along with his gifts, and then we'll start the day and see what happens. Every time I make scrambled eggs, I think about Billboard Dad with Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. I use a fork, it'll bruise the eggs. Next, you'll be worried about hurting your feelings. And she puts it in the bag. Scram, 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 scram. Scrambled eggs. Am I just burning eggs onto this? Is it too high? I was out here cooking eggs and I heard screaming from inside because Cypher got up and she accidentally slammed her thumb in her bedroom door. So Cypher is awake and I had to run out here and hope not to burn eggs. So hopefully I can clean this griddle thing off so that I can make the pancakes on it. Yeah, you want some pancakes? Yeah? I don't have bacon today. I'm doing sausage. Yeah, I don't have bacon. Daddy likes sausage.
I like that too.
You like sausage too, I'm glad.
What's that? What's that sound?
A mess. Pancake time. I didn't have the griddle preheated to 375. That's my bad. I see bubbles. Alright, give me just a sec. I'll show you. Ready? Don't touch anything because it's really hot. But look, do you see? It's making little bubble looking things. Oh. I'm just hoping I don't burn these pancakes. I'm sorry, but those are beautiful pancakes. You can't convince me otherwise. It is hot. It is hot outside. Yes, baby. Now we go inside. I'm gonna make up some sausage real quick and we will go and prep his plate, get all the kids up and out of their beds finally, and then we will give Dad his gifts and breakfast. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you, Cypher. Clean my room like a big girl. And one trash coming out of it inside the car with Cypher. Yes.
Malachi had to ground Justin from doing work because he wanted to fold laundry. And I told him, no, leave the laundry, play your video game, enjoy your Father's Day.
Yeah! In, out, touch, down, chamber, out, chamber.
Malachi has even said it a couple of times. It is a nothing day today. Dad is doing what he wants to do. If Dad's playing video games and he wants the kids to join, they can come out. They'll chill on the couch. We have some extra old phones that we put some apps on there for the girls to play so that when we have days like this, they have something fun to do as well, just like the boys do, but more on their age level. And I am spending the day kind of catching up on cleaning and housework and just hanging out as well. It's Monday morning and Justin is off work a little bit earlier today. We were recently gifted a $200 gift card to Target for switching our internet service. And because I want to get out of the house today, we are all going to go together. I got the kids some Target stickers. Obligatory dollar section walkthrough. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. Know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. Ooh, wow.
Some good choices.
We spent a little over 2 hours in that Target today. Mostly because we don't shop at Target very often, so we don't know where everything is. And for the stuff that I used to know where it was, they moved the Target around. But we got a lot of the stuff that we needed for the activities and stuff that we have planned for the rest of the summer, which I will show you all in the short. Justin will be taking both of the boys to karate this evening for their testing. Justin will be with the boys, so he's saying goodnight to the girls. I will be putting the girls to bed tonight because we have big plans tomorrow while Justin's at work. So I want everybody to get a good night's sleep. The boys will be home from karate in about 20 to 25 minutes. So until then, I'm going to get some water bottles washed, refilled with water, and in the fridge. And then I'm going to start prepping some snacks and lunch for tomorrow. I have everything ready and in the back of the van for tomorrow, including the cooler. I have a whole drink dispenser filled with lemonade in the fridge getting chilled. We have sandwiches for all of the kids. I've got fruits galore all sliced up and ready. And we have a bunch of water bottles for everyone in the fridge getting cold. It is 6:50 on Tuesday morning. All of the kids are up and eating breakfast. I'm gonna get myself dressed and ready to go. I'm gonna make sure everything is in the car and in the cooler, and then we'll make sure the kids are ready to go. And then we're gonna go and pick up Ryder, our friend that's usually with us during the week, since we're starting a little bit earlier than normal today. And then we will all drive out to meet our friends to go to Wekiva Falls. I put air in the back tire, I got 2 bags of ice into the cooler, and we are just waiting on some friends to show up before our whole caravan heads out. We've got everything out of the car and set up back there with our friends. Everyone has sunblock all over their faces and bodies. We've got all of our water wings and floaties blown up, all of our goggles ready, and we're all going to play in the water. This area is nice and shallow, and then when you go over there, it gets deeper. There is a water slide and a 360 waterfall to play in. You're swimming! Look at how adorable. This is so funny. We're just tubing. This little girl's gonna get put to sleep here. Having fun, Chandler? We're all sitting down enjoying our picnic lunch. We've got a whole bunch of fruit here to eat and share with our friends. We're having a lot of fun. We're definitely having more fun because our friends are here, but this place is fantastic. I would definitely suggest it to anybody visiting the area. I want to note that when the slide is on and open, there is a lifeguard on duty, and you must know how to swim. No floaties are allowed to go down the slide. We're having some chips and lemonade for snack, making sure that we get some water as well. Wekiva is actually a neighborhood and RV park, so if you are a traveler, this is a great place to come because Wekiva Falls is actually closed during the weekend. It's only open Monday through Thursday for people who aren't staying in the park. Anybody who is camping here in the RVs or staying in their cabin or who lives here on property can be here all weekend long. They have access to the pool and of course access to all of the amenities throughout the whole week. If you're only visiting the area and not able to stay here, you can definitely come Monday through Thursday and still visit to have a wonderful day here. We had a ton of fun, but we were getting a lot of spotty sunlight and the breeze was making us more cold than comfortable. So we made the decision, especially because one of the people that came with us had to leave to take her kids to the doctors. So the other 2 of us that were a part of the group with our kids, we decided to go ahead and call it a day. We packed everything up and we are heading back home. I actually have my friend's son because they're actually going to come and hang out at the house with us.
It is now 4:15. Dinner's in the oven. Tommy picked me up about 2 o'clock right after work. They were on their way home already, so it was nice to have them come pick me up so I didn't have to walk home. And as soon as we got home, we got kids inside, snacked up, cleaned up, and the car cleaned out, ready for tomorrow. So for the rest of the evening, we're gonna catch up around the house, get some cleaning done, and then we'll catch you tomorrow.
A couple of weeks ago, I took the kids to Blue Springs State Park for one of the Florida State Park's Junior Ranger Program's activities, and that was casting animal tracks. So if you haven't seen that, make sure to go to our page and check out the first few weeks of summer that we've already shared. As for today, it is Wednesday, so that means it's Justin's day off of work. Jason is not interested in doing the Junior Ranger Program, so we're not going to push him to do it. And because Justin is home, I don't have to bring the toddlers with me. But because Malachi is extremely interested in it and he had fun at the last activity, we're going to go today to another activity at the same park, Blue Springs State Park. Malachi's doing a unit activity, which is actually on paper, and then we'll get lunch, we'll get ready to go, and he and I will head out together. Here, and I actually see them unloading the manatee over there, the mock manatee. Look at it! Wow! As I said before, we're back at Blue Springs State Park, and we are here for a mock manatee release.
Manatees actually don't have any bone marrow in their bones.
Oh,
They're
cool.
really solid cells. So it's kind of a swelling, but it's grown back together. So the manatee will still survive with an injury like that. So manatees only have molars, so they don't have any sharp teeth in the front. And that's because manatees eat grasses and vegetation.
You can already see like there were new teeth already growing in on the inside.
Oh, because so they lose the teeth in the front,
Yeah,
and then they
these
grow
teeth
in the
would fall
back,
out.
On your shirt.
and they just move forward.
Yep, they just and then like as they move forward, these teeth will just fall out. They'll get popped out on their own.
That's
So-
cool.
There's someone coming.
Is there a way
Oh
that
my
you can take them from their
goodness.
bones? Or?
Not from their teeth. Always recycle our fishing line and take all of our trash with us, because a small thing like a piece of fishing line like that can actually harm such a really, really large animal. Like Blake was saying, they are about 1,000 pounds. But this manatee basically had this fishing line cut into their bone. Whoa. This here is fishing line that we actually removed from a manatee that lives here at Blue Spring. Her name is Una.
There you go. See, another easy one. That's why Gator's one of my favorites, because he's really easy to recognize. Alright, let's pick another easy one.
We did the one part where it was all educational and talking about manatees, and now we are coming over to the actual manatee catch and release like simulation that they're doing. They've got their pretend manatee with its pretend wound.
We're gonna go all the way around. You guys can drop the net. Awesome. All right, you guys got the manatee?
Like spaghetti in the box.
Yeah. All right, you lift the manatee down. Okay.
And now the manatee is on a
Now the manatee's
stretcher.
in.
They're so cute.
All right. Everybody on the lift. All right, we're gonna sit down. Perfect. Good job.
This is when they would load the manatee into the truck, and they would take that manatee over to SeaWorld where it would be rescued.
Perfect.
Nice.
So right up to the snout, and you're gonna wait until they're ready to read off that number.
Read straight up from the tail. What's this number?
It's 90.
90, yep, so 190.
190. Awesome. With a buoy at the end.
Yeah,
A buoy has different colors, so we can identify individuals. And then it also says do not touch, because sometimes they can be mistaken for crab trap buoys. And so they're going to slide it on, and then the buoy will be floating right up at the surface. So anytime you see that buoy, just get the colors and maybe the numbers, and we'll be able to identify which animal that is.
It goes on there for 6 months to a year. And it's made like a breakaway collar, so if it gets caught, it will break off.
Once at the end, you're going to lift it up, and that manatee is going to start to swim away. And right into the water, you want to hold on to the stretcher because you don't want to lose it with the manatee into the water, okay? Ready?
Just
And the
like
manatee's
that.
released.
Bye, manatee! Yay!
Have a great life.
This has been very interesting for me. I have always loved the idea of marine biology and rehabilitation for marine wildlife. I actually wanted to get into marine biology, and I took oceanography in college. So this has a special place in my heart.
I promise to continue to learn about parks and share what I've learned with others as I explore the real Florida.
Malachi is officially a junior ranger with his badge and everything. Now that we are all done at Blue Springs with the mock manatee release, and Malachi has now taken the junior ranger pledge, gotten his ID card and his little badge, we're gonna head home, run a couple of errands along the way, and we should be home just in time to help out with dinner and say goodbye to Jason before he goes to his mom's for the rest of the week. It is Friday. Thursday we spent it at home. It was a normal kind of day. Justin had work, and then after work he and Malachi went to Pokemon Play, which, as I've said before, happens every other Thursday. This Friday is actually rainy again, and Malachi is out playing in the rain with a neighbor kid. It is Saturday morning and everything is covered with a layer of water because the weather really never got better. Overnight it remained pretty much the same, and into this morning, as you can clearly see, it is overcast and just dreary wet weather. Of course it is still warm, so now it just feels muggy and thick outside. Justin works a full day today. He's about halfway through on his lunch break. I'll be taking the kids to go and do an activity this morning, and on the way we'll drop Justin back off at work. I love you.
Aww! You're so adorable!
Have a
Love
good
you
rest. Have a good rest of your
Love
day.
you, Daddy! Bye! Bye!
And we're here at Michael's, ready to do some arts and crafts. I just spread a bunch of glue out on their canvases, and they're doing whatever they want with the pom-poms at this point.
A peace eye from Legend of Zelda.
A peace eye from Legend of Zelda. Some of the stores that we do these workshops at are not in our city, so the kids and I have an agreement that when we come to the ones that aren't in our city, we will come to the McDonald's that has a play place. But the agreement is that I will not be buying them any lunch or anything. I will buy myself like a small fry because we have to obviously purchase something to be at the McDonald's. But they're here to play for about an hour or so, and then we will all pack up and go home for lunch. There's not many fast food restaurants anymore that have a play place, and especially not one this big. Our Chick-fil-A has one, but it's much smaller. So they really enjoy when we come to this area and we stop in here to play. Hi. I'm such a sucker. Come get some French fries. So our morning snack is French fries, and we're gonna get about an hour of running around playing time.
So yummy.
So yummy. Here are the kids' finished products that they made. The kids had a bunch of fun and burned off some of their energy. They played for an entire hour, and then we came back home and had some lunch. They watched a little bit of TV, and we took a little bit of downtime, but Justin gets off of work in less than 30 minutes, and we have some big plans for next week. So we need to go to the store and grab some snacks. So we figured we'd go over there, do a little bit of shopping, and basically meet up with Justin right when he got off the clock to come on home. Turn right. Right. Along the way, we found Dad, and now we are checking out. All right, big helper. We have a storm rolling in right now, and I've actually caught some lightning back here. What a way to end week 4. But I do have the slip and slide out here so that hopefully all of the rain can help me clean it off. We had a good day today, and I'm glad that we got to get out of the house for a little bit. The only plans we have for the rest of this evening are to get all of the cleaning caught up. We want to make sure that everything is set up and ready for the house sitter so that Monday we can finish getting the last of like the grocery items that we need, and then we can load up the car and head out. You don't know, we live in the Daytona, Florida area, but we don't live on the beach. So we've decided to take the family on a mini staycation on the beach. And we have some actual activities and destinations that we have planned, so make sure that you're subscribed and make sure that you have your notifications on so that you're notified when we post our next video. It's not the fall, it's not the heights, it's the landing that I know would take mine or my child's life. So don't you dare test fate.